Most developers think Subgrid is broken, but actually, you're just one line away from fixing it. First, we start with the doctype declaration, which tells the browser that we're using modern HTML5. Next is the HTML tag with the language set to English. Inside the head section, we define the character encoding using UTF-8, and we also set the page title to Subgrid Fixed. Now inside the body, we add a heading that says Subgrid Fixed with a check mark to show that our layout is working. Below that, we create a div with the class grid, which will serve as the main grid container. Inside this container, we add 4 card elements that represent the grid items. The second card has an additional class called sub, and inside it we place 2 nested elements labeled A and B, which will later use the subgrid layout. Finally, at the end of the head section, we link our external style sheet styles.css, where all the layout and styling will be defined. Now let's move on to the CSS, where we style the layout and apply the subgrid fix. First, we style the body. We set the font to System UI for a clean default look. Then we limit the width of the page to 800 pixels and center it using Margin Auto. We also add some padding, set a dark background color, and change the text color to white so everything is clearly visible. Next, we style the heading by adding some space below it with margin bottom. And we give it a green color to highlight that the subgrid is now working. Now we create the main layout using the grid class. We set display to grid, define 4 equal columns using repeat and 1fr, and add a gap of 1 rem to create spacing between the grid items. Then we style the card elements. Each card gets a blue background, padding for spacing, centered text, rounded corners, and a larger font size. Now for the subgrid fix. The subclass sets display to grid and uses grid template columns, subgrid so it inherits the parent grid columns. We also make it span 2 columns and add a small gap for the nested elements. Finally, the nested elements get a white background, black text, padding, and rounded corners so they stand out inside the subgrid. Subgrid working perfectly. Hit subscribe for more CSS tricks.